Well, the stick, it's from the Gullah South Sea Islands of the United States, and those are islands there around Georgia, South Carolina, and Florida. And a lot of they were separated from the mainland, so the folks on these islands who ended up on these islands were able to keep a lot of their Africanisms because they were separated from the mainland. And in the summer, they would just leave one or two overseers because the folks on those enslaved Africans were not getting back in that water. If you made it all the way across the Middle Passage alive, you were not getting back in that water. And so they knew they wouldn't run away because where would they go? And here's the thing about the Gullah culture is that, you know, a lot of times they would bring people from different places so they couldn't communicate. They take away the drums. And those folks created their own language. The whole Gullah language, you'll hear Gullah or Geechee. This whole language that only they could understand. And it's a mixture of different African dialects and Creole and all these other things that people still speak to this day in these islands. They brought a lot of people from Sierra Leone and that part of the world because they knew how to grow rice, and that's where they grow rice is in that part of Africa. But they were from many different family groups and everything, so they didn't speak the same language. And they grew rice and indigo, and because the houses were raised up on stilts because of the flooding, they would turn those houses, those slave quarters, into drums, and the stomping of the feet and hoe handles and pestles and all of that, and pounding. Because, you know, it's really an interesting thing. People will find a way. People will find a way to hear their own voice in whatever way. You take away that drum, that's okay, we're going to put all the rhythm in our body. We will find a way. That is the beauty of human beings. You can, you know, strip them of all these things, but inside we will find a way. And that's what's so incredible about this. And I want people to have that experience of, as a community, because one of the things about the stick pounding and Gullah stick pounding, it's primarily used in a spiritual way to help you focus your energy. And you'll notice the choir, as the rhythm starts to lock in, you will notice that the weave tightens, that they start to respond to each other as one being, because it all locks in, and we don't get very many of those experiences. And when people come to the concert, I want them to feel completely connected. We just don't have that experience very often. You know, most of the things in our life keep us really separate from not only each other, but ourselves. And that is my wish when I do this music and introduce Gullah stick pounding, because it's a way of focusing as a community.